told them how they lit up when they saw your face.
Well, I have to look at this matter in broad perspective. We were able to give to them the first-time Bibles. They had no books to read, unless some Geneva Court papers, messages from their spouses and parents, audio messages, and written messages, some candy, Bibles, some religious paraphernalia, and asked them basic questions, but it could not be political or legalistic questions because they all were there with military court. And so they appear to be healthy. They say they're eating balanced meals. They are in isolation. They're not talk with each other. And they're not listening to radio or watching TV or reading. So to that extent, they were just kind of waiting and hoping against hope. They recognize our faces. They're in very good physical condition. They were a bit in a vacuum because they had not talked with each other, nor read the paper, nor saw television. But I reminded them that Mandela was in jail 27 years. But the first 15 years, he couldn't see a newspaper, except it was smuggled in. For us to play an effective role.
Sergeant Stone was the first one to see us. He's from Michigan. He's the one with the bruise on his forehead that's healing and with the birthmark. And he walked into the room, just to give you a sense of this, in his fatigues, in his uniform, not knowing where he was going, because he had this confused look on his face. Walked in, saw the New York Times reporter, and then he saw a guy in a suit who happened to be me, and then he saw Reverend Jackson, and you should have seen his face light up, because he realized this was an important person whom he knew, and he knew there were people who were thinking about him, and that someone was working on his behalf and on his colleagues' behalf to see about securing their release.